Hey everyone, TommyJ here and welcome to my new series, I Show You Games. This series is intended to give you a general impression of a game so you can decide whether or not it is worth your time and or money, with some of my own opinions thrown in. Today I'm here to show you Hoard, an action strategy game developed by Big Sandwich Games. Now you may or may not have heard of them, but they were actually acquired by another company, Z2 Live, in 2012, and have since helped other devs with games such as SOCOM Confrontation for the PS3 and Sky Pirates for the Wii U or Nintendo DS, just to name a few. Now, Hoard itself is actually a multi-platform release, and it came out on the PS3 in 2010 and the PC in 2011, so it is by no means a new game. But some stuff recently reminded me of it, so I figured why not do a video on it. Alrighty, so before we start the game, let's have a quick look at the options menu. So, they actually recommend that you play this game with a controller. I don't have a controller, so I'll be using keyboard and mouse, but it's always alright to play a game with keyboard and mouse because, well, this one in particular actually feels quite smooth. So you have a couple of custom sets of controls. You can't rebind them at all, but you do have those options, and there aren't a whole lot of controls, so yeah, it's alright. Then you have your gamepad controls. Now there are two gamepads available, the Xbox 360 and the Logitech F310, and disabled. Then you have camera options, audio sliders, and graphics options. Now graphics options are in no way extensive. They are very limited. You have graphics quality set to high or low. The game's not really difficult on any system, so you should be fine with either high or low. And resolution, full screen, and then you have tile set. Now if you just watch the background, it actually changes the type of board you play on. So desert, random, snow, and normal, which is like a little grassland thing, and then you have night mode, which is on or off, so nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime. Yeah. Okay, so let's get on to the game itself. So in Hoard, you play as a dragon, and in the main mode of Hoard, which is treasure, as you can imagine, you hoard gold. Yes, very surprising, I know. Now, it's literally, you hoard gold. You get gold, and you hoard it, and that is how you get score. Now, you can play against yourself. See, as you can see here, I did a couple of practice rounds, so I've played against myself, got gold, because beating yourself is very, very easy. And then there's different maps where there's different numbers of dragons. So as you can see here, a couple of maps with 2 dragons, some with 4, and there are over 20 maps available for treasure mode. I believe it's 25, but don't quote me on that. And there's a couple of other modes. So treasure mode is just the basic, get the highest score you can in the set time limit. Now Princess Rush is a different thing. It is collecting a certain number of princesses. I believe it's 15, and you do have a set time limit to do that again, but the game ends once you hit that number you want. And there are 6 or 7 maps available in that mode. Then there is this mode that is actually called Hoard. Now this mode is survive as long as you can. So this doesn't actually have a time limit, I believe, but if you get to 20 minutes on this map and different times in different maps, then you get the gold. And there are a couple of maps available there. Then you have co-op. Now co-op is you and another dragon will share the same stockpile, and you attempt to work together to get the highest score you can. So that's a good mode to play with friends, and you can play with CPU dragons, but I play with them when you play with friends. Okay, so today I'll be showing you treasure mode, and I'll just find a nice little map that has 2 dragons on it. Why not this one? Okay, so there are some advanced settings, just like a building that if you kill drops a heal, a high value target crop, and a cool looking bomb wagon that explodes and puts fireworks everywhere, and that actually looks really cool when it happens. And then you can change your own color and start the game, so let's give this a go. Now, Hoard actually won an award for the best quick fix in PS3's Best of 2010 awards, and you'll see why, well, right now actually. As you can see at the top, there is a 10-minute time limit on Hoard, and then the game ends. And yeah, it's a score-based game, so that's pretty much how it works. So in this game, obviously, you want to collect as much gold as you can get. Now, you do that through destroying things on the map. And there's actually a very interesting level of depth in the game. Like, see these crops I'm destroying right now? Oop. Got an achievement. Must have... Oh, he's gonna escape. Damn it. He took my gold. Yeah, these crops I'm destroying right now are at a building called the mill. So at the mill... Yeah, killed him, made him drop his stuff. At the mill, crops are produced, and then those crops are sent to towns, and that can make the towns grow. Now, as the towns grow bigger, they will actually produce more gold and more things, more expensive buildings. So it can actually be a decent idea to let the crops live and let them send all their money to the town, so you can upgrade, let the town upgrade, so then it's worth more to kill. So there's an upgrade system in this game, because as you can notice, I'm moving quite slowly, I can't breathe fire for very long, can't carry a lot, and you can upgrade all of that, as well as your health. So I'm going to put 1 point into speed, 2 points into breathing, so I can breathe fire. Haha. And if you get brought to 0 health, you have to return to base. So one of those high value crops, I'm going to get that. And yeah, so this is down here, that little down here, here. That's the mill I was talking about, and then in the right side of the map we have the towns. So I'm gonna upgrade a bit more stuff. Fly away, and another Steam achievement. Cool. I imagine that's just kill a certain number of things. Now fireworks. If I injure it, it starts moving faster and it'll explode. Yeah. Which I think is really cool. It's just like a little extra kind of thing. Kill the archer. So the towns actually spawn defenses in the archers here. And as you can see, they hurt. There's a couple more interesting mechanics in the game. So you see how that just got a purple symbol above it? I am the purple dragon. So it has my symbol. And what that means is it's going to pay tribute to me. And that's because I've scared it enough. Like, I've put enough pressure on that town that they're like, wow, that purple dragon's amazing. We should pay tribute to him so he stops attacking us. And that's exactly it. I'll now let that town grow and let it pay tribute straight to me. So that cart is headed for my base. And obviously the other dragon can intercept it. And if the other dragon destroys the town center, he will erase the fact they just lose their memory when they die. So he will erase the fact that they are paying tribute to me. They'll no longer pay me. So that's a bit sad. But it happens. Oh, high value crop. So there are other buildings on the map, such as this one here, this little tower that's spawning knights. Now that will eventually grow into a castle, like that one there just did. And the castle spawns lots of princesses. Now, princesses are the objective of the mode Princess Rush, I think it's called. And in this mode, they're just useful for some other stuff. So if I bring a princess back to my lair, if I can catch that cart before it reaches the town, no, I think I probably died if I tried. Oh no, it went that way. Good. Yep, I have the princess. The little icon on me says so. So she is now going to be in my lair for a little bit, and after a while she will get ransomed. So knights will come and try and save her, but nah, I'll have none of that. And she's just been ransomed for some big score. So, yeah, you heal up at your base, and I think that's all to do with the map. Oh yeah, towns will also spawn these little thieves with a little 50 next to them, and they are a pain in the ass. They will try and steal from your gold. And if they do, they reset your score multiplier. So over time, the longer you live or don't get stolen from, your score multiplier goes up. So if I collect 100 gold, currently I'm on ×3, I will get 300 points. Let's upgrade some more stuff, a bit more carrying capacity, a bit more armor. And let's do this knight, because I don't like them. Okay, so I think it's time to make the other town fear me. So if I just do some damage to them, kill some of their guys, they'll get scared. Now fear me. And I'm gonna get a princess on my way back. Oop. Avoid the other dragon, because he can kill me, make me drop everything. Now, interestingly, the other dragon can actually, if I'm not at my base while the princess is, he can just come in and steal it and take it to his. So there is that competitive little... just going over the enemy. There is that competitive little thing, and you can steal from each other and stuff. I don't think you can steal directly from their horde. No, you can't. But, yeah. So in general, the aesthetic of this game is actually really nice. It reminds me a lot of a board game, actually. Like, if you look at the edge, we're on a board. And it actually took me a while to realize that. I didn't see that at first. And all these little pieces have bases. They are little board game pieces. And yeah, the general aesthetic is quite nice. And you can burn down trees and stuff, and they look pretty. I guess. Alrighty. So there's also another building which I don't think is in this mode, or in this particular map, and that's called a Wizard's Tower, and it will shoot big magic bolts at you and cause a real problem, and they hurt, and all that kind of good stuff. And there's also an ogre that will spawn late game, and if you kill either the Wizard Tower or the ogre, they drop big rewards. I believe the Wizard Tower drops a gem, and the ogre drops a big sack of money. And in a game about gold, we love money. Oop, almost died. Kill them. Let's run away from him, heal up back at base. So yeah, the dragons in this game look really cool, and even though the game, like, graphically, it's not incredibly impressive, but because it does have that board gamey kind of look to it, its aesthetic is really nice. Like, they've picked a look and they've stuck to it, and it looks pretty good. Now, in this game, there is also some pretty cool sounds, so I'll just be quiet for the next minute or so and let you listen. There's pretty good music, pretty good sound effects. So, yeah, have a listen. So, obviously in a game like this, you need something that makes you want to keep playing it. And while it is a good little 10-minute game, something you can do if you just want a bit of fun for 10 minutes, you do need something that makes you want to continue to play it over and over. And this game actually does have a decent degree of replayability because the games are so short, and because there are a lot of achievements. I believe there's 93 or 94 achievements or something ridiculous like that. Oh, he stole my princess. What a dick.
Oh no!
Yeah, stole her back. But now all the knights are coming for me. Oh, and they hurt. Yeah, so there is a degree of replayability in the achievements. Now, some of the achievements involve playing well or just doing a certain number of things. So those ones I got before, I believe it's just kill X number of wagons would have been one of the ones I got. And I didn't see the other, but it'll be things along those lines. And then there are some more difficult ones. So there's things like carry the most amount of gold possible. Now that would be quite difficult because, I mean, I have 52 seconds left and I still don't have the maximum carrying capacity. So in order to finish it in this game, I would need to upgrade carrying capacity once more, like get this bar to the end again, then upgrade it, and then go and fill it up. So, ooh, my princess. Oh well. I guess that's payback for before. Oh, the knight got it. Oh, no stealing for you. Yeah, the knight's saving the princess. Very well. Anyway, back onto the achievements. So yeah, that one in particular that I was just talking about would be quite difficult. But then there's things like I'm pretty sure there's a couple that are like finish a Horde map or a Princess Rush map without upgrading a certain stat. So there'd be one that's don't upgrade your speed, or don't upgrade your capacity, or your breath, or your armor. So that could be quite challenging, and yeah, I think that kind of thing does add a decent amount of replayability to a game. Now, there's also world leaderboards, which I'll show you in a second, because the game's almost over. Game complete. Ooh, another achievement. Good. Well on my way to completing all 94. And I absolutely demolished that AI. So I think the AI fare better in the maps where your bases aren't so close to each other, because they kind of ignore you a decent amount, so if you can just kill them on their way back, you're probably going to annoy them. But I was nowhere near that gold medal, I only just got the silver, so yeah, the game's not incredibly easy, but it is something that you can get good at, and it is a lot of fun. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at leaderboards. So I actually have my own rank, and I believe that's based on achievements and stuff, so there's a couple of people with ridiculous scores. Actually, I'll go to the map leaderboard. So what's one of the ones I actually did reasonably well? So here's one where I got gold. Now let's have a look at the leaderboards. The top score is 1.3 million. Wait, 1.3 billion. That can't be right. Anyway, let's find me. So I am ranked 11,188. That's impressive. So good. Best on the internet. Okay, so anyway, I think the main deterrent from people buying this game would actually be the price point. Now, it is available on Steam for $9.99 in both the US and Australia, and it's £6.99 in the UK, I believe. Now, you can buy a 4-pack that will give you a bit of savings each, so it would probably be like $30. I don't have the exact price, sorry. And the game has gone on sale a few times since release. So the cheapest it has been on sale for was $2.50 US, so 75% off, or £1.74. So overall, this game is pretty fun, and it's great if you do want just a 10-minute game of something that's entertaining, and it's reasonably challenging, as you saw then. Like, I thought I did pretty well, but I didn't even get gold. So yeah, it's good for a few rounds, either against or co-oping with friends, be it at LAN or over the internet. So yeah, it's pretty fun, guys. Anyway, this has been TommyJ. Have a good one.